Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio. I'm back with another craft with me. This morning I was looking for some ideas, some inspiration for some ephemera, again to use up my old scrapbooking papers. And I came across a video by Bonnie and Clive, and she made these little like mini pockets out of very small kind of mini dictionary pages or something. And I thought, why do they have to be small? I can make them larger, and they're so easy. I thought I'd kind of show you the process and how I made one that didn't work out so well, and so how I changed it. So I'm going to go ahead and sit down and we'll get started. So as you can see on my desk, I've got three, and these two are really good. This is the one that didn't turn out as well, and I'll show you why in just a second. But basically, these are pockets that you would put tags or more small ephemera. I'm just going to pull out something to slide in there so you can see. But you could put something in here, something in here, something in here, and if that's on a page, you would have it tucked there. So let me see if I have a page out here. So I think in my last video I used this page. So okay, so if you had it in well, let's put it on one that's colored. So if you had it on here, I'd probably center it and glue it this way, this way, this way, and then you would have your pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. And so let's switch this out. This is just made out of 2 book pages. Well, I'll explain it to you in a minute. This is made out of 2 book pages, and it's the same thing. You have pockets here, and you can decorate them however you want. So this is what she originally showed. And I'm going to make I'm going to make one like this, and then I'm going to show you, hopefully I can show you my thought process of creating this one, which was not as good. And it ultimately, I ended up making this one, which is really nice, out of scrapbook paper. So I cut some scrapbook papers up. So I'll show you. So the book pages, let me move these aside. These are so simple. So if you have 2 book pages, and you can keep the rough edge, but I actually cut it off. Find my cutter. Where did I put it? Okay. So I cut off this edge right here, just to straighten it up a little bit. Okay, so this is how simple this is. You take one of your book pages, okay, and you simply fold it in half. This page right here, you're going to fold it in half and glue it, and if you need to trim it, you can. Okay, that's going to become this back page right here. This is going to end up being this page here. I think I have my text the other way like this or something, but anyways, so what I did was I went ahead and I punched my thumb notch, because when you glue it down, I wanted this part glued tight. So just using a glue stick, I just glued around that hole so that it would be glued tight. Okay, and folded it over and glued it. So that's your back page. Pretty easy. Your front page, you're just going to take your page and you're going to fold this right up, this edge to this edge. Pretty easy. Then you're going to fold this down, and what I found was if I folded it this way and I found where it went right there, it made it easier to fold. So then you're going to fold this down, and you can also make sure that you line it up with the side here. Okay, line it up with the side. Perfect. Okay, then you turn it back over and you take this piece and you fold it like this. Okay, this piece then goes on this piece, and you end up with something like this. Now this one's not inked, so I'm going to go ahead and ink it. This is so easy, and but it gave me an idea that since this is a back page, my 8.5 by 11 inch scrapbook paper is not double-sided. So but it gave me the idea that I could glue them back to back and make it a double-sided sheet. That was the one that didn't turn out very well, and the reason is to have those two sheets together made it so thick. You could use it, not a problem. I will use the one that I made, but it's, first of all, it's a real waste of paper. Second of all, it is so thick, it's a little harder to use. So anyways, once you've got your pieces all inked, what I did is I just took my glue, I'm using art glitter glue, and I just made a line right down here at the bottom and folded that over. That made this pocket. And then when I opened it up, I did a line of glue here and a line of glue here, folded that down. That then makes this pocket. Then, because this is the side that's going to be open, I turned it over, put my thumb there so I didn't forget, and I did these outside edges. Like that. And then I just lined this up on here. And that's your finished piece, just like that. So again, you can put something in here, put something in here, something in there, and something behind it. Okay, so like I said, so for this one is the one where I doubled up the paper, and this part right here is so thick. And this is so much thinner. So let me put this aside. So what I did, I cut some paper, scrapbook papers in half. See, they're let me see. And I have some, whoops. I have some digital papers too. Right here, that could be fun. Why don't we do a digital paper? I wonder if it makes a difference. I'll have to figure out. Let's try and figure that out. That could be kind of fun, huh? Digital or scrapbooking papers. Let's try digital paper. Let's try this one here. So I need to cut it in half. So I can either use my cutter or I can just tear it. Okay. And then, okay, that'll be perfect. So then if I fold that in half, cut my thumb hole, glue these together, and I want to go right around this thumb hole, so I make sure that it's glued down. Okay. Now this page, remember we have to turn it up. So if I turn it like this, I don't know how this is going to come out. Turn this like this. I think that'll be fine. So let's fold. I was just trying to, because it's got writing on it, it's not like a designed piece where the direction doesn't matter. Go like this. Go like this. I'm going to turn it over and do this. Okay. So this will go on here. So all we need is a piece to go in here. So we could use book page, or we could use, you know, a designed page, something like this. But let's use a book page. Okay. And I just need a piece that's that wide, so I don't have a tear ruler yet. I'm going to invest in one, but right now I don't have one. And I do use these pieces of paper to stamp on, so I do save those. So I need a piece that's about that wide. Does not have to be exact. And it doesn't have to go all the way down either. Okay? So maybe if we put it like this. Go ahead and glue that. This one I can actually bring over just a little further, and if I do that, then I can trim this edge where it's not exact. This right here. Perfect. Okay, we're going to go ahead and ink it. Go ahead, while we're at it, we'll go ahead and ink this one as well, the backing piece. And remember, this was one piece of scrapbooking paper that if I wanted to, instead of using this paper here, I could have not folded this in half and just used, you know, cut this in half, and then I would have had a piece to stick in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue. And how we're going to glue is we start with our top, which is this right here, this pocket right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put a line of glue right here. Then we're going to glue this one down, which is the side and the bottom. Oh, got a little glue there. And then we're going to hold this here and glue these 3 sides down. And then if we want to just trim this, we can. And there we go. So that's our pockets, okay? So now I am going to do one with the scrapbooking paper just so you can see that. But I want to pick a different paper than the ones that I already have picked out and cut. Let's see. Let's, just for the heck of it, let me pick one that's not green, but see if we can get a striped one, okay? That's not green, and see how the stripes affect it, like if they go sideways on one part, or, let's see, we can use a bright one too, that would be kind of fun. Well, let's use this one, that's kind of bright. Gee, I just did a circus journal. That would have been a good pocket for a circus journal, huh? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and tear this in half, and I'll show you how we can use the same paper if we want. So this one, I'm going to tear this one in half. Instead of folding it and putting a thumb notch in it, I'm going to tear it in half and see if we can use it. Or maybe we need to use a different paper. I'm not sure. But either way, okay, go ahead and put our thumb notch in here. Oh, when I did the thumb notch, I did fold this over and made this side a little heftier. Okay, so let's glue that, and then we'll punch our, just because if you're only using a single piece, you might want to reinforce that edge right there. So I did fold it over. So then let's do our thumb notch. These are so easy. I think I'm going to spend the afternoon doing this. Oh, the sun's going down, so I hope it didn't get too dark in here. Okay, so now this one we're going to fold like this. Okay. And then we want to fold this down. I'm just kind of wondering if having the stripes, if they're going to go different ways. I don't know. Oh yeah, pretty cool. Oh, that's way cool. Okay, so then this is our extra piece. So what if we put that piece right there? That way this would go this way, this would go this way, and this would go this way. I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And I still end up with a piece like that out of one sheet. So this one will glue right into there. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I like it. And then this will go right on there. Wow, it's bright, but if we ink it and we embellish it, it'll be fine. And you could use corresponding papers if you wanted. So let me see if I have a half paper here somewhere. I'm not sure I have anything that really matches that. But I mean, really, if you used a corresponding paper, you know, something else, and then made a notch in it, that'd be kind of decent. And you could take this paper and make it a backing in there as well. Either way, lots of options, right? So we're going to go ahead and ink this one because we inked the other one already. These are so much fun. I'm so glad I found this on, she had, what it was is I was on Pinterest and it was a video and it took me out to her YouTube channel. Again, that is Bonnie and Clive. Let's see. Okay. Again, we're going to start by gluing this piece down first. And then we're going to glue this piece down. And then, because this is going to be the open part here, we're going to glue these three sides here. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. And there we go. So let's find our page. Maybe put it on a page like this here so you can see it. So here we go. So got a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. I'd probably put that maybe in the middle. Would be kind of cool. Anyways, so there you go. So let me pull out the ones that we made, the ones I made prior. That's our page. That's the one that we made. This is my, I'll use it, but really too thick to use. This is the other one that we made. And these are, one is my prototype, one is the one we made, and then we made one out of the scrapbooking paper. But I think I'm going to make a whole bunch out of scrapbooking paper and see about embellishing them with some real neutrals, and we'll see how it works out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Bonnie and Clive, for the inspiration. Please like and subscribe to the video. Ring the bell if you'd like to see when I upload more content. And I will see you in the next video, everybody. Bye.